Alright. Ooh, just saw 111 on the timer, 111 on the timer. So now I'm at Wendy's now. So now I'm at Wendy's. Wendy's has free Wi-Fi. Technically, Dunkin' Donuts had free Wi-Fi, but as soon as I started the live stream, it went wonky. So I said, you know what, scratch that. I said, you know what, scratch that. So, so far, and these all were the same vicinity. These all was in the same vicinity, all on the same strip. McDonald's, I went first. So let's introduce it. Welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, Jahara, leader of the Kim Dynasty and Spiritual Band. It's because you take our abundance when I ask for it. All right, let me do Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief. A minimalist travel vlog. I've been looking for free Wi-Fi spots because I had to give in the hotspot yesterday. So first spot was the library. Then I kept walking. McDonald's has free Wi-Fi. Dunkin' Donuts has free Wi-Fi. And now I'm at Wendy's and I'm using their Wi-Fi. So even if you look at the thumbnail for today or for right now, you'll see that I just connected. Right now it's 3:43 p.m. So that was what, 3:38 p.m. I literally just took a screenshot and said I'm connected to Wendy's Wi-Fi. So I literally just hopped up and just posted it right there. So the one from Dunkin', it may have or may have not started. So as soon as I started the live, it just dropped. So I was like, you know what? Because the thing about Dunkin's Wi-Fi though is, remember, everybody has different sign in type of things. So McDonald's, it said sign in, but you don't have to do the email. Wendy's, it said log in or whatever. All you do is hit connect. Dunkin', same thing, but Dunkin' had a long list, and Dunkin' was like, at any point in time, we can just go ahead and kick you off this. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just wanted to sit outside. This is nice. It has a nice outside sitting area, and if you can read it, it actually says dining room open at 6:30 a.m. Says the dining room is open at 6:30 a.m. So that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. So, minimalist travel vlog. And so I'm glad I still got a couple gummies left. These more sour ones from yesterday. There was a lady over here, and she moved, and you know you can tell somebody homeless. So she actually just moved though. I was sure if it's the type of way. She got a wagon, but that's why I wish you would have just chatted with me too. Like, you homeless and you by yourself. Like, for me, I have my dog. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not talking to anybody, I at least got my dog and my pet. And so, but right there. went over there to go stand by a tree. And you could have just sat next to me. You could have talked to me and been a part of my podcast. But that's why I'm gonna change this whole jam. I'm gonna change the whole thing, bro. I'm a. This is in future tense, but there'll be a time where I'm just gonna change the homeless people's lives, bro. But I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna come right next to them. And we're gonna have a conversation, and whatever they need to like get back on their feet and to change their life, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come out to the parks. I'm gonna go to different locations. I'm gonna look for the homeless people. I'm gonna just spend my days looking for homeless people and seeing who I can help and how I can help them. Business wise though, because that's how I always felt. Like if a billionaire sat next to me, it's like, all right, what if you only got one day that you can know me and meet me, see me, and talk to me? What do we need to do to change your dynamic, to change your situation? You know what I'm saying? To get you back. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. And I'm so ready, like, you know what I'm saying? But because it's like, yeah, I got my books. I have 7 books. Technically, I have 8 books, but I've been meaning to like. I thought about this today. When I get back on my feet, you know what I'm saying? Not on my feet, I'm on my feet. But when I get back into a car, I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna be like, yo, y'all, this is my 8th book. It was a graffiti book. This is everywhere I spray painted. Page 1 is right here. Page 2 is over here. Page 4 is actually right over there. Page 4 is actually right. If I can show you, if you can see it, page 4 of my book is actually right over there. That's page 4. You can see it. Yeah, it says page 4. If I stay still, it says page 4. So I'm gonna be traveling around the world, writing my YouTube graffiti poetry book, just tagging places, leaving my mark. And so I can't wait to just travel around and say, all right, y'all, here go page 1 through. I finished page 1 through 8, and I published that. And so I'm gonna be going around the world, writing poetry, graffiti poetry on places, leaving my mark, tattooing people. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be part of my book, my 8th book. My 8th book is just gonna be a never-ending book. But that's a real good conversation. If you sat next to a billionaire and he was like, what do you need? What do you need to change your life right now? We got to be able to do something right now. I'll spend money, but I can't give you money. I'll spend money, but I can't give you money. I'm like, get me this car right now. Get me this car. Fill it up with a tank of gas. Give me this car, fill it up with a tank of gas. And I'm gonna just go as far as I can go on that one tank of gas, bro. I'm gonna go as far as I can go on that one tank of gas. If you could have one thing that's gonna change your life, just one thing, I'm like, yo, let's get this Jeep. Let's get this soft top white Jeep Wrangler. Nah, the Gladiator. Give me a soft top white Jeep Gladiator and fill the tank up with gas, and I'm gonna just go as far as I can go. And I'm gonna just go to another state, and then when I get to that state, I'm like, listen, I'm just on a world journey right now. If you want to invest in boom, boom, boom. And because I've literally had that before. I remember I asked I tried to do something, and they're like, you need some gas? Fill your tank up. And I was just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've literally had people like, yo, you know what? Fill your tank up, man. We not about to do this. You trying to get $1, $2 for this, that. Nah, fill the tank up, bro. Change my whole, you know what I'm saying, trajectory. So, but you got to go out into the world to meet people like that. You got to know that, you know what I'm saying, that exists. Because you be thinking that you surrounded by all these traumatic people, and then you go out into the world like, nah, there's still some good people out here. And they signed my book. But yeah, I would definitely A car with a full tank of gas hit the road. Car with a full tank of gas hit the road, man. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Now my phone is still charging. It's been charging since 2:13. So I just gotta all connect it. This right here, this right here, this right here. It's hot right now, so I'm actually gonna take. And my phone just a lot of time in walking. I walked 8 miles bike today. You know what I'm saying? Because I also had to go another 8 miles, and so I was like, I'm not about to walk that. That's a good biking distance. And so, but I was like, this time I'm not gonna carry so much with me. And so all I had was just my bag here. I'm just going on my bike, just gonna carry that bag there. Because last time I had the suitcase, the briefcase, and everything, bro. It was just too much. Then another day, but then you started going on. Like yesterday, thankfully I got a ride back. I biked to the high school volleyball game, but thankfully I got a ride back. And so on a day like today, I was like, yo, I done biked it, I done did a lot, so I walked. And so when you start to try to rank them, I would say biking is going to be the best, you know what I'm saying, especially going any type of longer distances. However, for me, I don't have a mountain bike, I got a regular bike, so that's something that I have to take into account for, is like, I'm not going up any hills, I got to walk up the hills, I got to walk that bike up the hills, so that's something. But if it's a longer distance, then that bike is definitely going to cut down time. And as far as physically, biking is a good workout. Like, I still feel my thighs, I still feel my legs. That's a good workout. And I say that biking is going to be over top of running. Running is going to put a lot of exertion on your body. Just hitting that pavement, even if you're trying to run in the grass, running just puts a lot of strain on your body. So if I'm going to rank it, I'm going to put biking, then I'm going to put walking, and then I'm going to put running. Why? Because walking, you can take a break from your bike and walk, and you can take a break from your run and walk. And walking is less intensive than running, and you can walk longer than you can run. That's for sure. You can walk long and run. And biking, you can bike further and just about as longer than just walking alone. So if you're ever going to try to set up how I'm going to move throughout my day, if it's less than 2 miles, and you know what I'm saying, fine, you can just go ahead and walk that. Something like 2 to 3 miles, that's okay. But 3 miles might be kind of stretching, but 2 to 2.5, well, on the bike, anything like 4 miles or so, like something like that, I would definitely go ahead and just consider the bike if it's anything over 4 miles. And if you just feel like running, then you just run, you know what I'm saying, depending on how long that distance is. But for me, like a lot of times, even with the biking, right, my bike has an uncomfortable seat. So that messed me up for a little minute. And so I was like, I was definitely just going to be walking. I was not going to be biking. And so I wasn't even going to do that like a back-to-back day. So like yesterday, like this whole joint down here, I could have definitely biked it. But I was like, nah, I already feel that in my thighs, and I can walk regardless. And so walking just going to make it feel good. At the strong workout, any type of workout, walking is going to feel good. And so even if you was in the gym, walking before or after your workout, it feels good, and it's going to stretch you out for some reason. You're like, just walking and stretching. And you can feel it all out. And so the other part I like about walking is the fact that as you're thinking, because they try to do as many carefree, fun activities as you can to just get your thoughts going and to get your mind off certain stresses and worries. Because they always say, it was this nice diagram that I saw. The diagram said, whatever you're stressing and worry about, right? Can you do something about it? If the answer is no, then why are you worried about it? Pray, you know what I'm saying, to keep your day moving. If the answer is yes, then do something about it. Other than that, there's no sense of worrying. And so to just get your mind clear of anything, even if you know what I'm saying, a lot of people, I think sometimes even like myself, right? Just having a big head. I literally have a big head, but just yeah, a big ego thinking that people are trying to do stuff against you, even though you and stuff like that. You go out for a walk, and then your head and your mind start to just go to different places, and so then you can start to think about, for instance, I do a lot of editing. And so one of the things on my editing, I've been putting like a mixture of videos in there. But thank you for engaging on the poll. If you ever did PowerPoint presentations, if you ever did PowerPoint presentations, there's one type. It might have called Prezi. Prezi was lit. I don't think we do use Prezi a lot anymore, but Prezi was lit because Prezi used to. Here's this part. It would vroom, jump. Like it would move, and that was so cool to like watch a Prezi presentation. And so I was thinking about, well, how could I do that on my video editing, right? I was like, how can I video edit something like that where it's gonna be like, because I'll literally put a video and it's like video here, video here, video here. And I'm like, so, because that's my last short. My last short has 3 different videos. It's 1 here and then 2 at the bottom. And so I was like, what if I could just go, whoop? And I know how to do it. And as I was walking, it was like, my brain was like, okay, all you gotta do, if you wanted to do that, all you have to do is, I just gotta screen record. I can screen record, I can play the video, screen record, and then whoop, move it, press play, and then just screen record the whole thing. Pause it, press play, and you know what I'm saying, move it around, and that's an easy way to get that edit done. And then when I go back to, all I gotta do from then is edit the screen recording. I edit the screen recording, and I can chop out the parts that was looking a little iffy or this and that third, or just make it move fast so it can look a little more seamless. And so I had that idea like, well, how can I really do that? And that came to me while I was walking. You know what I'm saying? As I was just letting it go and just letting my mind. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I need to be asking my mind is, how do we earn $1 billion, bajillion, gajillion dollars? You know what I'm saying? I need to be asking I keep asking myself, okay, well, if it's not this, then what's the next one? If it's not this, then what's the next one, bro? Like, man, editing right now, you know what I'm saying? If you know, they're like, what makes you happy? What can hold your attention? And the thing about is finding something that can hold your attention. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, editing is something that can hold my attention. And that's where I'm like, okay, that's why I make sure I try to do those. And if I just do a little edit every day, all the time, like if I get bored and I'm just up, I will edit, you know what I'm saying? I'll keep editing my footage. And it's at a point where it's like, now I just put it, just a BS, P edit, just I got 4 or 5 edits. Let me put all these 4 or 5 these edits together, and I just be mashing all the videos up, bro. Just mashing all the videos up. So it's the only thing I had today. I know I was a little sleeping, and I probably need to drink some more water. But my eyes, like, you know how you really dragging or pushing. Basically, like how your eyelids feel. That's how my eyelids feel. My eyelids feel like. So, but I learned that you have to drink the energy drink before you're tired, not after you're tired. So this has 250 calories in it. And so for somebody like me who moves around a lot, that too, like, I don't, like, if something has a lot of calories, that's great for me because I move around so much. And so I'll definitely burn them all off, walking, running, or whatever. Minimalist travel vlog, mobile podcast. Now, other things I did see, because I did just come from Walmart. Walmart has a waterproof case right now. And I did see one for the iPhone 12, and I saw iPhone 15. So anywhere from 12 to 15, they have waterproof cases. And I think they're like $19.90, whatever. They're basically $20-something. So if you got like $22, you can get a waterproof. Now, that's going to be a big game changer for me as well, if I can get my hands on one of those, because when it rains, it pours. That's a good, I don't even know why that, you know the salt lady? I don't know the name of the salt lady. It's the blue salt lady. She be walking around with her umbrella. When it rains, it pours. Now, this is another thing. I don't know why that makes sense, but that was a good slogan for salt. Cause you should never be pouring salt nowhere. Salt that gives you too much high blood pressure. But why did they change the name? And this is one thing. Like it's like this is the one thing that you care about. You lost all the rest of this stuff. This is what you care about. So when I went to go live out my Jeep, I moved everything on my Jeep the last day my lease ended. And I was just like, all right, just pack it all into the car, boom, boom, boom. Whatever can't fit into the car is not coming with me. That's how I ended up losing my guitar. However, I had an old bottle of syrup. And I missed that. I missed that old bottle of syrup. I had an old bottle of Aunt Jemima. Like, you gotta understand. That's now, I'm not gonna say a collector's item or something. Ooh, 22 on the timer. That means I'm just in the right spot, the right place at the right time. I'm good. So I'm cooling, man. So, Aunt Jemima, can't right now. I had a vintage bottle of Aunt Jemima syrup. You cannot find a bottle of syrup that says Aunt Jemima on it. And I'm mad that I left that in the apartment. I'm mad that I left that in the apartment, bro. Aunt Jemima, bro. I don't even know what it's called now. I don't even know why you would change the name of it. I think they tried to say it was racist or something, but bro, get the heck out of here, bro. Like, that joint is weird to me, bro. Like, when they changed the name of the Redskins, they changed the name of the Redskins because they said it was racist. Don't nobody care nothing about that, bro. It's like what they call the Commandeers now, and it's like that's a worse name. And somebody capitalized on that too, man. They need to go back to being the Washington Redskins, or call them the Washington Presidents. They're literally in Washington D.C. Call them the Washington Presidents or something. I'm not even sure if that. I might be wrong. I'm not sure if that field is in D.C. The field might actually be. I don't know where that field is at. It's either in D.C. I hope it's not. It's not in Baltimore. But no, this is mad cool. And you just like you never know until you try. But now we know that oh my gosh, look at it's hot as hell. And this nigga got. I'm gonna try to wait till he come out of stuff. He on the other side of the street. Not only does he have all black, he also has a black coat on. I'm just on that wave. You know how people like they just want to be old and people watch. I'm already just embracing that. Just people watching. Now, the only reason I wouldn't stay right here is because charging. That's the reason why. That's another plus for the library, you know? Well, actually, it's my fault. It's actually my fault. Because if I had a plug, I might be able to go on the inside and plug up and charge. But minimalist. I can bring a block though. I have enough room to bring a block. I didn't even bring my cigar stuff, my smoking stuff. You know how you know those older women, not old, but like at this point in time, they're probably in their 40s, 50s, and they be having that. Boy, they be killing that jump, bro. It be the low cut, not a low cut, but it's short here, but and then the majority of the okay. If you ever watch because they just popped up with her, they just said I missed the old Glorilla, the girl from the Steve Harvey show, the principal on the Steve Harvey show. What's her name? Greer, Miss Greer, whatever. The principal from the Steve Harvey show. That type of like where it's short on the side and then it come up to most of the hair on the top. That little mushroom jump, whatever. I didn't forget the name for that. They be rocking those. That's a mature. That's a mature hairstyle, bro. That's a mature hairstyle. Oh, he got a wheelchair. I was wondering how he moving. That wheelchair too cool. Shit got it ain't the big wheels, but it got thick big wheels. Thick medium. Okay, picture 'em. It's not a small wheel, but it's not a big wheel that you normally see. It's a medium sized wheel, but that medium sized wheel is thick. The rubber has thick rubber on it. Whenever the jump was motorized, bro. He had a motorized wheelchair. That's tough. And it's weird. Not that it's weird, but it's like would I be right here if I still had that hotspot? And the answer is probably like no. Or I don't know if I'll be right here right now type of thing. So one of the joints was I needed a solid stable connection. So even though I was outside this morning, connection wasn't stable. So I was like, let me go find a stable connection. Went to the library. After the library, went to McDonald's. McDonald's connection was probably stable, but it was better on the inside, not the outside. It got a little shaky on the outside. And then from there, went to Dunkin'. I don't know why, but Dunkin' just, as soon as I went live, shoot, okay. Then I kept moving, then I came over here. And then the other part is, I don't want to walk straight back to the library. Bum 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 beatum bum 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 beatum. So, like one thing when I used to teach, if my students were getting tired or anything, you tell them, get up, go take a walk. Go take a walk, bro. So, I think I might just get up and walk because my eyes is a little You know what I'm saying? They still feel heavy. But just showed you a couple locations that have free Wi-Fi if you ever need a free Wi-Fi.